I could polish that, but I think Karen wants me to leave some of the character with the banjo, so I'm not going to do a thing to the tension hoop. I'm going to leave the flesh hoop in there because you can see that the skin has retained its shape from being on the banjo for a long time. If I were to try to get this flesh hoop out and to reuse it for the new head installation, one, I would probably damage the head, and two, it would be really, really difficult to get a new flesh hoop back on to use this head on another banjo. So I'm just going to leave that old flesh hoop in there, and I'm going to do what I can to get that tone ring out. Pretty dirty and a lot of corrosion. My personal theory is that you want your tone ring to be just as clean as possible, so the transmission of vibrations from the head, the banjo head, to the tone ring and its ability to resonate isn't impaired by dirt and corrosion. So I'm going to do that gently with some double-aught steel wool. And I can feel that it's doing a pretty good job of taking off that little bit of corrosion that's in there. There's a nice sturdy tone ring. You hear a lot of discussion about the different materials that are used for tone rings. Stewart didn't use tone rings on a lot of his early banjos. This was probably made after Stewart's death, when the Stewart operation went to New York. It does have a tone ring. Some of the earliest Stewarts had no tone rings at all. The skin head just rested right on wood. And you also hear a lot of discussion about the different metals that are used for tone rings. Bell metal, like brass, is a pretty common material for modern banjos. A lot of the good old banjos, my Cola Clips has an iron tone ring, and this is an iron tone ring in the Stewart. It just has a little bit different sound. Probably not quite as bright or projecting a sound as a bell metal, like brass tone ring. Okay, so did a nice job of joining it. There's a brazing mark right there. Nice close fit. Good workmanship in the construction here. So I'm going to wipe this guy off a little bit, get some of the dust off. Now at this point I could do some polishing. I could clean it up. I might use baby oil and rub it in real well if I wanted to clean it up a little bit more, but I think Karen kind of likes the well-used look, so I'm not going to clean it up too much. I'm just going to get some of the dust off. Using a dry paper towel for this. Here's a loose one. That's nice wood. And it looks like, I don't think that's a veneer. I think that's the wood the pot's made of. Although it's not bird's eye here on the inside. It's either probably 5 or 6 layers in the pot, in the construction of the pot.